Hey, Mr. Reynolds, I'm the finance manager here at ADI. Can I get you to take a seat?
Definitely.
All right. Okay. So, my name's Chase Hall, and I'll be doing all of the legal and DMV documentation for the
Sounds
purchase
good.
of your new vehicle. I'll also be helping you with the financing.
Great, thank you.
So, what I see that you're purchasing a 2017 Honda Accord.
Yeah.
What a great vehicle.
Oh yeah, I love the new body style, and it's a little bit bigger than what I used to have, and I'm loving it. I love the product.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we do have quite a bit of paperwork here, so it won't take too long, just 30-40 minutes here. But before we really get into it, can I get you something to drink?
I'm okay, I appreciate it. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. So I'd like to go over some of the numbers that you agreed upon with the sales team.
Okay.
And I have here that you are purchasing a 2017 Honda Accord.
Okay.
You're trading in your 2011 Honda Civic.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And I see you have 112,000 miles, and you were telling me you take some trips and things.
Yeah, I do take a lot of trips, and I do have a lot of miles on my old Honda Civic.
Yeah,
It's situated.
I'd say so. Where do you take your trips to?
I go to Colorado
Okay.
usually. I have my parents, they live there. I go there pretty much every 2 months.
2 months,
I go
wow.
visit them, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's quite the experience. I love
For sure.
Colorado. It's beautiful
It's
down
beautiful for sure.
there. So you purchased the Accord for $22,995.
That's right.
You have a trade-in value of $5,575
Sounds good.
and a payoff of $4,000.
That's right.
You have $1,500 cash down. Is that going to be cash, check, or credit?
It'll be cash.
Cash?
Yes.
All right. I'll just collect that from you when we're done signing all the paperwork.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So you have a monthly payment of $426 at 60 months
Yeah.
at a 7.5 APR. And I just want to verify this is your signature.
That's it.
All right. So next I'd like to go over, we have this, it's the WEO bill or a due bill.
Okay.
It's just, if there's anything promised or implied by the sales team, we have to put it on the deal.
Okay.
And in this case, there is nothing promised or implied, and I just want to make sure this is your signature.
Yes, sir.
All
That's
right.
right. Thank you.
And this is going to be your credit application. This is required by the lender, so I just want to go over it and make sure that all your name and a social security number as well as your date of birth and everything's correct. So your first name and last year, your social security number and date of birth, that all looks correct?
All correct, yes, sir.
All right. I have that you're at 603 Pine Street, and you've been there for how long?
I've been there for about 6 years and 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a long time.
I love the neighborhood. The area is just beautiful. It's a quiet neighborhood. And
Oh, that makes
I have good
sense.
neighbors. Yeah.
That's good.
For sure.
Yeah, it definitely helps when your neighbors aren't in pain, right?
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
All right, I just want to make sure this is your phone number.
Yes.
All right. And your nearest relative is your cousin Grace.
Yeah.
And this is her address and phone
Phone
number?
number. Yes.
Okay. I see you've been working at Superior Fabrication.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
I'm a welder.
You're a welder?
Yes.
Wow, that's such a cool trade.
For sure, it's a tough job, but
Yeah.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
my father used to do that,
Oh,
and
really?
that's how I got into that field.
That's exciting.
Sure.
I've always thought it was a really cool thing to learn.
For sure.
And they always tell you if you get into a trade, you'll have a job for life.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, I have here you have $5,600 is your monthly income.
That's right.
Is that before taxes?
It is before taxes.
All
Yes.
right, perfect. You've been there for 6 years, which is great. The lender likes to see that.
Yeah.
And do you have any additional income?
I don't. No, that would be it. That's all I
it.
have.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I have that your main account here is with Capital Educators, and you have an average balance of $2,400.
Yeah.
That's good. And your mortgage, you have a mortgage with Chase Bank for $653 a month,
That's right.
and an auto loan with Chase Bank also for $322 a month.
That's right.
And you have no repossessions, bankruptcies, or garnishments.
None of that.
All right. And this is your signature here.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So this have you seen a credit application recently?
The last time I bought a car, yeah, they showed me one.
Did
and
they?
It was a long time ago, yeah.
Okay. Well, I just like to
Right on
kind of
where
go
it was.
over it here, just to
Definitely.
make sure that we get you the most suitable rate.
Sure.
So we have your credit score here is 665.
Yeah.
And that's a great score, especially with the economy, how it is these days and everything. So I commend you on that.
I appreciate
And
it.
I'd like to show you what's kind of driving your score here.
Okay.
It shows that you've paid everything off. You're paying on everything. You're
Yeah.
current on all your accounts here. You had a auto loan with M&T Bank.
Yeah.
That's an auto loan. Is that your trade?
That must be it, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So,
all right, we'll be getting that taken
Yes.
care of. I see that your balances in regards to your limits are really low, which the lender loves to see all that, and everything's been paid current. You had a previous auto loan with Ally Financial,
That's right.
and that was paid off in 4 months. What happened?
Yeah, I had the car for a short time, then I was involved in an accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was not a good experience, and
Did everybody come out okay?
everybody was all right. Yeah, but I had to pay a lot of money. I had to pay almost $4,000 to get rid of that loan.
Oh my
It was-
goodness.
it
Did
was-
you have insurance?
I did have full coverage, but they didn't pay off.
They
my
didn't pay
car,
everything.
no.
Wow. Well, I actually have a couple protection options that I'd like to give you
Yeah.
here later on. We'll wait here for a little bit though.
Definitely, yeah, sure.
The only thing I kind of have a concern about is it shows that you have a public record. It's
Yeah.
a judgment with the state of New York.
Yeah.
I don't need to know, all the details on it. I just kind of need to know the status.
I actually paid for that. I knew this would come up. I paid for it about 3 weeks ago, I believe, yeah. It's been
taken care of.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
taken care of.
So if it's required by the lender that I get a receipt for that,
Definitely.
can I reach out?
For sure, yeah, I
All
can send
right.
you a receipt.
Perfect, thank you. So, next I'm gonna go over your DMV paperwork for
Okay.
the vehicle that you're trading in, as well as the new vehicle you're purchasing.
Sounds good.
And so we're gonna sign and endorse all these papers. And the first one, we'll go ahead and do your trade first,
Okay.
alright? And this is the secure power of attorney. Yeah, this, you can use the
Yeah,
pen here.
yeah.
This is your secure power of attorney. This is just giving us permission to transfer all the paperwork from your name into our name.
Okay.
If I could get a signature here.
Definitely.
Alright. Next, we have the secure odometer disclosure. It's stating that on your 2011 Honda, there is currently 112,000 miles, and you are aware of that.
Yep.
If I can get your signature here, please. And the bill of sale, you have sold your 2011 Honda to ADI for $5,575.
Yep.
And a signature here.
Okay.
And then if I can revert your attention down here to the bottom, you have a payoff for $4,000. And this signature is going to allow us to make that payment on your behalf.
Sounds good.
Okay. This is a sold notice. This is stating that you're not responsible for any accidents, tickets, or anything involved with this vehicle as of this date forward.
Okay.
If I can get your signature here. And then the payoff verification. We called in and got a quote at $4,000. So if in the amount that it is more than $4,000, you would be responsible for paying that.
Okay.
But if it is less than that, you'll be refunded the difference.
Okay.
So if I can get a signature here. All right, out with the old, right?
Oh, yeah.
In with the new now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again, we have the power of attorney. This is for the 2017 that you're purchasing. This is going to give us power. This is going to give us the ability to transfer all of the paperwork from our name into your name.
Sounds good.
And if I could get a signature here. And the secure odometer disclosure. This states that on your 2017 there is 12 miles
Okay.
and a signature there.
Alright.
Did you take it for a test drive today?
I did, yeah.
Did
It was
you?
a really nice test ride.
Yeah?
I love the vehicle.
That's awesome. Definitely got to take it for a drive. Make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you like it. Right?
Exactly.
All right. This is an agreement to provide insurance. I see that you have your insurance with USAA. So you have to, over the term of the loan, provide full coverage insurance.
Okay. Sounds good.
If I can get you to sign here,
Definitely.
please. Alright. And finally, the title and registration application. So if I could just kind of get you to go over all of this, because this is how your vehicle is going to be titled
Okay.
and registered. Make
Sounds
sure
good.
everything's correct and it's in there. So, all right, Daniel. So I noticed, like you were telling me earlier, your vehicle had been in a crash, and you were responsible for
Yes.
some of the payoff. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to protect your investment, and offer you some protection options
Okay.
to do so. And
Sounds
the
good.
first one I have is, it's a vehicle service contract.
Okay.
And what this is going to do for
Yeah.
you is it's going to protect you against maintenance or repair costs that are your electrical and mechanical repairs. And it is a 5-year, 100,000-mile policy, so whichever comes first.
Yeah.
And just to kind of show you, there's a few things in here that I'd like to go over.
Yeah.
If you see, I mean, just the window motor in your vehicle is $420. And we have 4 of these in the vehicle that you purchase, so that can get pretty expensive pretty quick. As well as, you have the AC condenser, which, in the summer times, you gotta have AC.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Especially,
It's really hot.
yeah, I mean, and then we have your fuel pump at $850, and then the obvious costs like your transmission and your engine that are extremely expensive. So this is just a couple more coverages that it's going to cover for you. I mean, we have in your engine, your cylinder head, your engine mounts, your flywheel, your water pump, and that's, everything in this box here is covered under this policy, as well as your transmission, your brakes, your air conditioning, your steering wheel, your electrical, and your suspension, your fuel. It's all covered in this policy, so it really helps give you that peace of mind
Definitely,
to
yeah.
drive it, to Colorado every 2 months
sure.
and not have to worry about
Exactly.
the financial loss that comes along with driving
Yeah.
vehicles. So, and not only does it help cover against your financial loss, but it's
Right.
also going to help you with the towing coverage. It's
Yeah.
going to pay you $75 per occurrence. So every time your vehicle needs towed for a repair,
Yeah.
they're gonna come, they're gonna tow your vehicle. As well as we have rental reimbursement, and that is $35 a day for 5 days, because your car's in the shop, so
Yeah.
you're gonna need a vehicle to drive while it's getting fixed.
That's right, yeah.
And then we have trip interruption for $100 a day for up to 3 days.
Oh, wow.
So for example, you travel to Colorado quite a bit.
Yes.
So let's say you're on your way to Colorado, your car breaks down, and you need to have a place to stay as well as some food and things to
Yeah.
get you through while your vehicle's getting fixed. And what this is going to do is it's going to pay you that $100 a day for up to 3 days while your vehicle's getting repaired.
Sounds good.
And then roadside assistance. So if you need a jump, or your vehicle runs out of gas, or you lock your keys out of your car, you can call these guys 24/7 any day, and they'll be out there to help you with
Oh,
your
wow.
vehicle. This has a $0 deductible. If you bring it here, we'll facilitate all repairs, and it's not going to cost you anything.
Okay.
And anywhere else, it is a $100 deductible, which
Okay.
is still a pretty reasonable price.
Right.
And this is also good in the U.S. as well as Canada.
Okay.
It's transferable, so if you buy a new vehicle, you can transfer this. If
Sounds
you
good.
are still within coverage
Okay.
guidelines, you can transfer this to your new vehicle. So based on the amount of miles that you drive and all the trips you take, would you see this fit for you?
Definitely, yes. That's a very
Awesome.
good protection option for sure. I see
Perfect.
value.
The next one is gap insurance. And like in your last, accident that you had on your way to Colorado, this is going to help pay for those gaps that the insurance company isn't going to pay for.
Okay.
So it's going to pay for the insurance company is going to pay you for whole market value on your vehicle. And then there's what you actually owe to the bank.
Okay.
And so if there's that gap right there, that's what this is going to do. It's guaranteed auto protection is going to come in, and it's going to delete that gap or deficiency in your loan. So it pays deductibles up to $1,000
Right.
and losses up to $50,000.
Oh, wow. Sounds great.
And knowing that your car broke down and you actually did have to pay up to $4,000 out of your own pocket, do you see
Yeah.
how this could benefit
It was
you?
not a very good experience.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to see that happen, and I definitely
I
want
do
to
too.
protect you as much as I can.
Definitely. I do definitely see the value, and I think
All right.
it would be a smart
Perfect.
decision to have it.
Okay. Do you know what the #1 property crime is in the United States?
Honestly couldn't tell you. No.
It is actually vehicle theft.
Oh, wow. It is really?
It is. It's
Wow.
vehicle theft. Yeah, a vehicle actually in the United States gets stolen almost every 40 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Isn't
sounds
that crazy?
Yes.
Yeah, it almost sounds unbelievable, but it's true. And your Honda Accord is actually #2 on the
Oh,
list,
wow.
which is nuts because you have a great vehicle and
Yeah.
everybody wants it.
It's a great vehicle for sure.
yeah. So what this is going to do is it's actually a vehicle recovery system that works in conjunction with the police to help find and to help locate and retrieve your stolen vehicle.
Okay.
It is right here. It's a system that you give the police a call stating that your vehicle's been stolen, and they're going to activate like a beacon, and it's going to come straight into their police car, and it's going to show them where your vehicle's at, so they can find it and get it to you. And they actually have an average recovery rate of around 2 hours.
Oh wow!
So from the time your vehicle is reported lost or stolen until the time that you get it back is an average of 2 hours. And they have they have almost above a 90% success rate as well.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and the cool thing about what these guys offer is they offer a 24-hour theft recovery.
Yeah.
So if this vehicle is not recovered in 24 hours, then they'll reimburse you for the full price of this protection.
Oh wow!
And if it's not found in 30 days, then they'll actually write you a check, a personal check to up to $5,000.
Oh wow! That sounds great.
Yeah. So if you actually work that in conjunction with your gap insurance, and your gap pays off, your deficiency in, when your vehicle gets stolen, these guys, you'll have $5,000 in your pocket to just look for your next car.
Exactly.
So do you see how that could be
Definitely,
beneficial?
that would be very, very beneficial.
Right. And then I know you live in Idaho.
I do. Yeah, I live in Idaho.
Lots of snow there, huh?
Lots of snow, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
A lot of snow.
Yeah. And this is a tire and wheel protection.
Okay.
And what it's going to do is it's going to protect you against road hazards, like, for example, your potholes in Idaho. They gotta be terrible.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
Crazy roads.
Yeah, so your potholes, your debris in the road, metal in the road, nails, as well as just glass in the road. So any roadside hazard, this is going to protect you against it by paying you up to $35 for your tires if they need fixed.
Okay.
And if they're not fixable, what they'll do is they'll actually replace your tires as well. There's
what about my rims?
Yeah, your rims are also covered in it. So if your rim can't hold a tight seal to the tire, then they'll actually replace that for you also.
Oh wow, that sounds great.
Okay. It's going to cover your valve stems, your tires and your mounting, your balancing, as well as like the labor charges as well.
Sounds great.
So being in Idaho and all the stress that you're putting on your tires and wheels, would you see this?
Definitely, yeah. Especially in Idaho, man.
Yeah, a lot of potholes over there.
A lot of them, yes, for sure.
So I actually came together and I made I bundled all these packages together in 3 different options for you.
Good. Okay.
I'd just like to go over and make sure that you understand nothing's changed.
Okay.
So you still have a vehicle price of $22,995. Your trade allowance is $5,575, and a down payment of $1,500.
Right.
Bringing your base unprotected payment to $426.38 a month.
Okay.
But the first option I have for you here is the Platinum package. It's going to entail that you have your 5-year, 100,000-mile service contract, your guaranteed auto protection, and your low jack that works in conjunction with the police to recover your vehicle, and your tire and wheel. And that is going to bring your monthly payment, your base, your protected monthly payment to $496.13 a month. And since you have really good credit, and I can actually extend the term 6 months for you to help with the payment, and that'll bring it down to $458.97 a month.
Sounds good.
The next package I have is a gold package. It's going to include your service contract, your guaranteed auto protection, and your low jack. And that's going to bring your payments to $489.75 for 60 months, or $453.08 for 66 months.
Yeah.
And then the final package I have is the silver package. It's going to involve your service plan, as well as your guaranteed auto protection. And that's going to bring for 60 months your payment to $468.26, and for 66 months $433.20.
Yeah.
So I know that you definitely want to protect your investment here. So what option would be the best for you?
Well, honestly, if I was going to choose, I would go with the gold package, but the price is too high. I don't think you'll find
The price is too
Yeah.
high. You know, I actually get a lot of my customers that say that, but I come to realize that they don't quite understand how comprehensive this coverage is. And so if you let me take a moment here and try and explain it to you in a different way.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pretend that I'm the customer today and you're the finance manager.
Okay.
And I'm purchasing the vehicle from you.
Sure.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy this vehicle and I'm gonna make the monthly payment every month. But on
Okay.
top of that, I'm gonna give you $5 a week.
Okay.
And what that $5 a week entails is that you have to give me your home phone number, your work phone number, as well as is your cell phone number, and your credit card number.
My credit card.
Your
Okay,
credit card
Go
number.
on.
And so what that, and if I have any repairs, no matter how much it costs or how many times I have to repair my vehicle, I can give you a call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and you have to be there to pick that up with a smile on your face and pay for my repairs that I need. And on top of that, my car's broke down, so I'm gonna need towing to get it fixed, to get it to the dealership to get fixed. And so I'm gonna ask that you pay for that also. And on top of that, my car's getting fixed. You got me to the dealership, but I still have to go to work. I still have other things I gotta do, so I'm gonna need rental reimbursement. I need you to pay for a rental car for me. And the craziest thing is I'm actually on a trip right now, and so I'm gonna need you to pay me for my food and my lodging to help, cover some expenses that I wasn't expecting. So, do you see how
There's
comprehensive?
no way I would do all that.
Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy? I mean, it's hard to fully understand it until you realize exactly what they're offering you. So
that's what the program offers?
yeah, that's what the
Wow.
program's going to offer.
I realize
And-
how important it is now.
Yeah, so do you see how, do you see the
Definitely,
value
I
in
definitely see the
exactly what
value.
you're getting for that
And
price?
please do sign me up for the gold package at 60 months.
Of course, yeah, let's do
it.
ahead and do that right now. So you are accepting the vehicle service plan for $1,595, the guaranteed auto protection for $495, and the low jack for $995. And you are declining the tire and wheel for $6.37 a month.
right.
That's right. If I could just get your signature right here. Alright, we'll just go ahead and sign the documents for the dealer now.
Sounds good.
So, the first one here, that is your 5-year, 100,000 mile extended service contract for $15.95.
Right.
I can get your signature here.
Okay.
Alright. And the next one is your guaranteed auto protection for $495. Get you sign there. Alright. And then the low jack, the vehicle recovery system for $995. I get your signature there.
Okay.
Okay. We're getting close, I swear.
Oh, yeah. Good deal.
I know, it seems like a
Holy
lot,
tired.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the first thing you're gonna do with the new vehicle?
I'm gonna take my girlfriend out.
Are you?
Yeah, and we're gonna go to dinner and
You gonna let her drive the new car?
probably not.
Nah.
Not
Wait
for a
a
few
while.
months.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Yeah, okay, so this is our retail installment sales contract. And I'd just like to go over the numbers and everything, and if, you need to stop me or if you have any questions,
Definitely.
just feel free to stop.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we have you, the buyer, and your address here,
Yep.
and then us, the seller, and our address here.
Okay.
And you are purchasing a new 2017 Honda Accord. Your annual percentage rate is 7.5%.
Okay.
You have a finance charge from the bank for obtaining this loan of $4,942.43.
Sounds good.
Your amount financed with all your options is $24,441.37.
Okay.
The total number of payments, if you make all payments as scheduled, is $29,383.80. Your sell price minus your down payment,
payment,
as
okay.
well as
Yeah.
as well as your net trade-in,
Okay.
is $3,075,
Okay.
bringing you to a total sell price of $32,458.80.
Sounds good.
And then if we come up here, your number of payments is 60 payments for $489.73 a month. Your first payment is on December 29th, 2017.
Okay.
And then right here, this is saying this is stating that you do have a security interest in the loan, and your vehicle will be used as collateral on this loan. The late charge is you do have a 10-day grace period, but you do have to, if you have to pay after that 10-day grace period, then you will be charged up to a 5% on the unpaid balance.
Okay.
And the repayment, that is stating that if you go and you win the lottery tomorrow morning and you want to go ahead and pay this loan off, you can do so, and it's not going to cost you anything to do that. It is a simple interest loan. You're only charged for what you use.
Okay.
And then on the back, this is just going over what we just went over in a little more depth.
Yeah.
You will be getting the same copy of this, but you are free to read it right now if you wish.
I'm just going to read my copy when I get to my house.
Of course. So this is the itemization. This is what goes into your loan and how we break it all down.
Okay.
So your cash price with accessories being your low jack, is $23,990. Your sales tax is $1,436.37, bringing your total cash price to $25,426.37.
Sounds good.
We have your vehicle service contract, 5-year, 100,000 miles for $1,595, bringing your total cash price to $27,021.37.
Okay.
We have your trade-in. Your gross trade-in allowance is $5,575. Your payoff is $4,000, bringing your net trade-in value to $1,575.
Okay.
If we add the net trade-in to your $1,500 cash down, that's going to bring us a total trade-in value of $3,075, bringing your cash value to $23,946.37.
Sounds good.
And then if we go ahead and add in, right here we have your gap protection for $495.
Yeah.
That's going to bring your amount financed to $24,441.37.
Okay.
So, this box right here, this is just stating that you are held responsible for your insurance. You do have to provide full coverage insurance through the term of the loan, and you will have that with USAA.
Yeah.
And then we come down to this red box here. This states that your 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty is with Honda. It's not actually with our dealership, but we will facilitate any repairs as necessary.
Okay.
And then we come down, this red box right here is actually for used vehicles, so it doesn't apply to us on this loan. The notice to buyer, it states don't sign this contract if there's any blank spaces above, and you are entitled to an exact copy. But as you see, all the blank spaces, we went ahead and put NA, or not applicable.
I see, yeah.
Right here, this states that the insurance isn't included in this contract. You have to provide that solely.
Sounds good.
And we also may be compensated for assisting on the financing.
Okay.
Right here, I hope that you can come to me with any regards on your contract. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and give me a call first.
Yeah.
And if I can't help you or facilitate all your necessary needs at that point, then the Idaho Department of Financial Institutes, they can do so, and this is their telephone number as well as their address right here.
Okay.
All right, we're getting close.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I would imagine you're getting pretty excited, ready to go show it off. Huh?
Very. Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and have you sign your copy first.
Absolutely.
Here. You get your signature here.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and give you this copy.
All right.
All right, that's for your records.
Thank you.
Okay. And then, next, if I could go ahead and get you to sign my copy right here, push hard, multiple copies. Okay, perfect. All right, Mr. Billy, you are fully done with your purchase.
That sounds great.
You're a new owner of a 2017 Accord. How does it feel?
Feels great, man. I love my new car. It's a beautiful car.
That's awesome. What's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm gonna take my girlfriend out
Yeah.
and go pick her up and take her out to dinner,
Awesome.
and we're gonna
Perfect. Okay, so how was are you satisfied with everything that?
Definitely, yeah. Sales and finance was perfect. Everything was just right on point. And
Awesome. Okay, so the dealership's gonna actually be sending you a survey in the
Okay.
next 2 days.
okay.
Is there any reason we wouldn't be able to obtain the highest grade?
I don't see why not. You
All
guys
right.
did perfect.
Perfect. Hey, thanks, Billy. We
Absolutely.
appreciate the business.
Absolutely.
You have a
Thank you.
great day.